Student loans, they're going to re-enter repayment this upcoming fall. First payments will be due in October 2023. We do anticipate that some borrowers won't be ready to re-enter repayment, and some borrowers may just be unaware of the steps they needed or should have taken in order to enter repayment. What do I mean by that? It is expected that some borrowers, unfortunately, will have some missed payments. The U.S. Department of Education and the White House want to make sure that borrowers aren't harmed on this ramp-up period, which is going to be the first 12 months starting October 1st, 2023, going through September 30th, 2024. If you miss payments, you won't be reported to the credit bureaus. If you miss so many payments that you could be considered eligible to enter default, you would not be placed in default, and you will not be referred to a debt collection agency. The other great thing about the on-ramp, if you have missed payments, late payments, or partial payments, you're gonna get a break for those first 12 months. If you run into any issues during repayment, it's not like something you have to apply for. It's going to be automatically placed on your account. Like we always say, it's best to stay on track and keep yourself on a schedule to make those payments on time. But if you run into some problems, you will have some help. These 12 months are your 12 months to get yourself organized and be able to take on these debts and make accommodations to take on those monthly payments again. Now, this only applies to federal student loan borrowers who had their loans in the COVID-19 or pandemic relief. That's at 0% interest and no requirement of a payment for March 2020 through October 1st, 2023. It's going to be hard for some borrowers to take on their student loan debt again, and some borrowers may not be paying attention or understand that process to get themselves back into repayment. That means you'll be getting a break. Even though you're getting a break, it's not recommended that you avoid or ignore your student loan payments. Interest will still be accruing, which means your loan will be getting more and more expensive. Once it gets to the point where you want to resolve your delinquent payments or your missed payments, it might be more of a challenge to fix problems than it is to just stay on track to begin with. We highly recommend that a few months before, you start looking into the repayment plan options available, including the new income-driven repayment plan, that's SAVE plan, S-A-V-E, Saving on a Valuable Education Plan. It's an income-driven repayment plan that's going to be replacing the repay plan. So if you were repaying your loan under that repay plan, it won't be an option for you anymore, but you'll be automatically placed into the SAVE plan. There are a lot of options to keep you on track with your student loan payments if you have a federal student loan. You have a wide variety of repayment options, and you still have the option to ask for a forbearance or a deferment if you really can't afford any of the payments offered to you under one of the repayment plans. So it's always recommended to stay on track and try to manage your debt instead of falling off and missing payments. You're gonna have a little bit of wiggle room and you're gonna have a little bit of help with this on-ramp period, which will last 12 months. But once again, these types of benefits don't last forever, and it doesn't help you set good habits to keep you paying off your loans. If you want to know more about student loan repayment and getting back into repayment, make sure to check out edvisors.com.